Through most and welcome back, guys. Hope you're having an amazing Monday. Listen, right to the point. Few things that you got to start doing. Okay, if you don't do them, you're going to miss out, and I don't think you're going to be able to be at the top. You know, like really, I want you guys to be at the top. That's high thumos, man. You live the high thumos lifestyle, and you work your way to the top. What does the top look like? Less stress, more impact, more happiness. All right? What's at the top? Women, specifically the ability to choose a good woman that's not a bum, that, you know, is going to be a great woman for you. Maybe you can have a bunch of babies one day. What's at the top is being strong. It's having a tight circle or just a circle to support you, and that, you know, you're around great guys. That's at the top, man. At the top, that's where you want to be. You don't want to be down here doing this. You don't want to be living with the devil. Okay, easy, dopaminergic things all the time, constantly in this weird cycle. That's not, like, that's the bottom. Let's get out of the bottom. If you're not, it's okay. Just start climbing, okay? Do these things, man. First things first, count your macros. Oh, but what is a macro? Listen, count your macros. Fats, carbohydrates, protein. All you have to do, go to a total daily energy expenditure calculator. I'm going to put down below. Type in your weight and your height and your daily, you know, relative, like how active are you? Okay? Are you sitting down all day, sedentary, or are you moving? Do you work out? Do you not work out? Just put that in. Start to hit that number. When it poops out a number, you take that number, you plug it into a macro counting app, and then you just try to take 5 minutes out of your day, a little bit of energy. Just, okay, I had 4 eggs today. I had 2 pieces of toast. I had some quinoa. I had some spinach. I had chicken breast. I had this and that. And then try to hit those numbers. Treat it like a video game. This is one of the quickest ways to level up your character IRL. Okay, seriously, like, you are going to be stronger, you're going to lose weight, you're going to gain muscle, you're going to have more energy. I'm going to keep talking about this because it's so powerful, and I wish that I would have been on this, dude, after my bodybuilding shows, when I was like, well, I did one at 17, and then I did another one, I think I was at 22 or 23. When I made my first video was directly after the bodybuilding show, the men's physique, my last one I did, where I got 6th place and I didn't qualify to earn my pro card because I got 6th place, dude. You know why? I wasn't shredded enough. And the reason why I didn't count my calories. Now, I'm not actually upset at myself for that. I just wish that I would have counted the macros. Okay? I said calories, count the macros, okay? It's going to give you a calorie limit per day. It's going to break down your macronutrients for you. Okay, you just try to hit that, dude. Just get as close as you can. And I'm telling you, you do that for a month, 2 months, 3 months, you start to see, wow, this is the way. There is, and that's the thing. Let me just give you one more thing about the whole improvement thing. The reason we do this is because we kind of have to do it. Like here's the thing. I was talking to the guys in the Discord. Who's happier, the guy that meditates to be happy and to improve himself, or the guy that meditates? Like, it's a very subtle thing, but try to pick it out. Like, if you guys want to improve your life, trying to improve your life is kind of the wrong way, because you're doing something that isn't a part of your lifestyle. Like you want this whole thing to be a lifestyle. That's why I call it the high thumos lifestyle, because you want it to become habit. You want it to become the way, the path that you walk, where every other alternative path looks and reeks of decay. It reeks of, like, it just looks boring in comparison. It looks weak. Once you find the path, when you're walking down it, you realize this is the way. The Taoist, they call this the Tao. It means the way. In martial arts, judo, the original judo, I believe, was a Japanese guy named Kano, or he created judo. The O in the judo means the Tao. It's the way. It was a way to practice martial arts and not kill the other guy, right? Because Japan was moving away from this violence. Like, why do you need violence? We can solve it some other way. But it was the art in itself. It was part of the way. It was part of the path. That's why you needed it. Just showing up and practicing judo, practicing jujitsu, the craft. It's part of the way. It doesn't matter if you dominate your opponent. It doesn't matter if you dominate and submit the next guy and are the baddest one in the gym. All that matters is that you're walking the path and that you show up. That's what I'm saying. That's the importance of realizing why you need to do this stuff. It's not, you don't meditate so that you can eliminate your anxiety and then get the girl and then never meditate again. If you want to, you just meditate to meditate because it's part of you. It's part of man's nature. It's innate to be still and calm. And I'm meditating right now, right? I'm meditating right now. Don't disconnect your self-improvement walk from your life. This is life. Life is improvement. Improvement negates suffering. Hold on, there's a lot to unpack there. No, just listen. If you try to make your life something that you're living, it's going to negate suffering. To be strong, to be a man, to have enough energy. With enough energy, anything is possible. Okay? Energy overcomes the obstacles. That's what you want. Energy, you get that by walking the way. Let's just simplify this. Walk the way in your own life, man. Stop trying to do all these things and play these games in your head because, it's going to make me better. No, like, do them and make them be part of your life. And then what you don't want to be, the things that make you weak will naturally drop off because they're dead weight. They just will burn away. And so that's why I say count your macros, okay? Because it will give you more energy. That's the foundation. From there, you'll build more muscle and you'll be happier. You'll have better, your hormones will be more balanced, higher testosterone, better sleep, more energy to focus, and that's that, okay? Next thing, I really, really recommend that you start to be curious about cryptocurrency. A couple months ago, I started talking about cryptocurrency for roughly the first time. If you would have looked, I know a couple of guys in our Discord group, we were talking about it. A lot of guys bought Ethereum. Ethereum, I think, was about 300, 400 at the time. It quickly jumped to like 600, 700, 1,000. Now it's at, I believe it just hit 3,200 today, Monday, May, 3rd. So, I mean, good for these guys. Good for you guys that are in Ethereum. But it's not about the money. Like, listen, it is, but it's also about realizing how the future is changing and not ignoring that shift. Because this is a big shift. This is a pattern shift. And we're here for it. Okay? Many people weren't telling you when the internet first came out, like they weren't making you aware. I want you to be aware and stay curious, man. And don't just throw all your money away, but start talking to people, stay curious, and do research. And if you believe in something and you think it has potential and it's a good company, look at the team. Another thing, someone in our group told us this guy makes hundreds of thousands. We were in our Discord. He has a live crypto talk with us. Really helpful guy. I just want to take your time. His name's, I'm not even going to say his name here, but it starts with, we're going to call him A. Thank you, A, for, just sharing that wisdom. And one of the greatest takeaways he told me is like, listen, all you guys, he's shown us charts. He's like, look at the charts, and this is how you know you're a sucker, is when you buy, you're towards the top, and that's when you buy. He's like, you always need to understand and ask yourself the question, who can dump on me? And for some reason, Eureka, I mean, I bought at the top. I bought at the top, FOMO'd in, fear of missing out. FOMO'd in thinking, I'm going to miss this, it's taking off, it's going to the moon, right? FOMO'd in, and then it dips right after. Always think, who can take a dump on me? I need to put that on a shirt. Who can take a dump on me? Look at the charts. If you see a chart that is relatively just like, a little ups and downs or valleys, but you don't want these massive, because look at the guys who bought under a cent. Look at the guys who bought for a couple bucks, $50. Now up here, that's not to say that Bitcoin and Ethereum won't go to new heights and you'll make a ton of money. That's not what I'm saying, but it's a good way to look at who can take a dump on me. Who bought when I wasn't aware? Who was aware? And why am I buying now? Is it just to try to make a quick buck? Just keep that in mind. That's a really helpful tip with crypto. Who can take a dump on me? So stay interested in crypto. Look at what's happening in the space. Talk to people. Get to know more. That's very important, because this is, I think, before long, now you're going to start to hear your friends talk about it. When your friends start talking about it and you hear it all over the news and everyone and their mama's got it, then it's a bit too late. But right now you're still early. You're hearing this, you're early. So stay curious. The very next thing, let's just end this up here, is people say get out of your comfort zone. That's so cliche, it's annoying, okay? What does that mean? What can you actually do to get out of your comfort zone? I think the best thing to do is to meet people, okay? Because meeting new people is uncomfortable because you don't know them, and it's kind of awkward for some people. You know, it's like it takes energy to get to know someone. You don't want to always meet new people. But other people have insight that you do not have. They really do. And if you're just going to accept that you're an introvert and stay in your shell, unless you're like really aiming big, man, and focus on some things and like, you know, I mean, even like look at the guy, Vitalik, that is the CEO of Ethereum. I mean, this guy seems like, you know, kind of like Elon Musk, where they're almost on the spectrum, super smart, but a little bit antisocial, it seems. None of these guys that did these big things, Elon Musk built Tesla, SpaceX, so on and so on, PayPal, he didn't do this alone. He did it with other people. And other people have insight. They have the skills that you do not have. You have to get out of your comfort zone. You have to meet these people. And if you're working, doing something that it like pays you good money. Let's just say you're actually got a little, you know, you got a little pocket change. You're fine. Maybe it's time to start to entertain the idea that I need to do something that challenges me. When my parents died, about 10 years ago, I think it's 10 years ago coming up. I'm 29, so they died when I was 19. You know, and I have 5 siblings, and I see that when everything kind of crumbles, you seek safety and you seek comfort, because life without the basic needs, you know, Maslow's hierarchy of needs, the food, shelter, water, psychological needs, you got to get those covered, right? So you aim to get those covered. You start to have income, you get a nice little place you can live in, and so on and so on. From there, though, you do not want to stagnate, because what happens to dead water, right? It grows the algae on top. It's undrinkable. It gets muddy. It gets bacteria in it. Same thing with a human being, is that if you get too comfortable, if you decide to have you have a bit of a modicum of success and you begin to stagnate, you have to try to think about ways to challenge yourself and maybe introduce novelty into your life to propel you from that level onward. Okay? From that level onward. And a really good way is to live the high thumos lifestyle. Seriously, just do what I'm telling you. These last couple of videos I've been telling you, do those things, man. Increase your testosterone. Increase your energy. Make your body a weapon. Seriously, have a group behind you. And I'm telling you, get new ideas unlocked. These basic things, meet new people. When it comes to getting out of your comfort zone, just meet new people. That's all I'm asking. Meet some new people. If it's at your work, reach out to someone. Take on some more, you know, requires more responsibility from you. And I think that's a good way to start. I was having this talk with my sister the other day, and I love the girl. We rarely connect, though, and I really connected with her when we started talking about it. I said, what did you like to do when you were a kid? And that's a good question to ask yourself. What did you like to do when you were 10 to 15? Like, how did you feel around that time? And one of the things she said, I was good at school. I was good in school. And she's the type of person, she's working a job now that's paying her enough, but this girl's wicked smart, dude. She's always been the smartest sibling. She crushes us at every single game. I've been playing chess for a while. The other day, she played me chess. She just learned how to play chess. And she's like really challenging me. And she's seeing these pathways and these moves that like like you play someone that plays chess for a while and they should be saying, not her. And she's challenging me, and she's always been super wicked smart, and she's had the ability to teach. And I was like, listen, like, I love you. You gotta get out of this comfort. You gotta seek to open up, and that's for all of us, you know. Like we really do, man. The world is, you know, stay indoors, stay indoors. Here's some income, you know. Here's this government check. Do this here. Now you have online. You can play video. You do all these things. And here's Tinder and Bumble, and you can go on these dates, and you can meet people online. You can pretty much shop for human beings. Like, there's so much ease and comfort and layer upon layer of this comfort cake, and you have to slice through that, man. Seriously. And you have to try to propel yourself and challenge yourself. And again, back to what she liked to do. She liked to teach. And I said, why don't you try to teach people? Why don't you try to teach? Maybe you're great with kids. Why not teach kids? And because when you do not do these things, your brain sort of shuts off. It dies a bit. It has you, like the light is dimmed. You want to reawaken that fire in the belly, that in that mind. And so, guys, that's what it's about, man. Seriously, I just keep going and make yourself a weapon along the way. All right, I hope you enjoyed this talk. Any questions, any videos that you want to hear about, maybe some stuff I'm missing that you would like me to talk about more, just leave it down below. If you like this video, consider subscribing to the channel and leave a like. I hope to see you guys soon. Peace.